Danielle, Danibuttons, and I'm here today to welcome you to spring, I guess. Happy first day of spring, if you're watching this on the 20th. I got requested to do a video, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I should do that anyway. Wish I thought of it. But if you saw in the past, I'll link up above, I did a fall bucket list of all pictures and pages I wanted to color. I was requested to do a spring bucket list. So that is what I'm going to do today. I have 5 books I want to color from and 5 specific pages I want to color. This is just all bonus. Of course, I'm going to color what I usually color, but I'm going to try to focus on these 5. If I can, I'll show you. And let's get right into it. Also, last time I did this, if you look, I think I did 8 books and 8 pages, and I also think I failed miserably and did almost none of it. So we'll see if 5 and 5 is easier, or I don't know what. Maybe this challenge is not for me. But number 1, right on top, is Animal Town coloring book. This is my only coloring book cafe book, and I have a whip in here. My friend Toll sent this to me, I think in like September, and I think we started this page then, and neither of us have finished it yet. So I definitely want to get this page done, but I'm also hoping to get something else done in here because I think critter season is starting now that spring is here. I've just been seeing a lot of critters. We've been on our WALKs with Miss Noodles, and there's deer and bunnies, and I saw a fox the other day and I was surprised. So I think my town is becoming Animal Town, and therefore I should color in this Animal Town book. Also, you'll see a theme later that almost every page is about bunnies. So I see there are some bunny pages in here. So this might be one to work on. I think I want to make it a stretch goal to work on 2 pages from all of the books I choose. Or at least 2. Like, I really want to focus on the books, but we will see. No promises. I don't want to set myself up for failure. Next up is Fantastic Flowers Cross-Stitch Style Adult Coloring Book by Alice Mills Publishing. Right now, there are 4 books in this series. I currently own 3 of them, but have only worked in the Christmas one. I think I got into my head that I had to finish that Christmas one completely before I can move on to the next one. But that's kind of silly because if I did that for all of my book series, I would only be able to color in a very few number of my very plentiful books. So I think that even if I'm not done with the whole Christmas volume, I should start in here. These books are a lot of fun. They're colored by number, but it's X's. And let's see if we can get real close to see the little symbols. So the symbols, you won't necessarily use every color per page, but the symbols are going to be the same. So again, we'll zoom in real close. If you could see, yellow is like a Roman numeral 2, it looks like. So any page that there's yellow, it will be Roman numeral 2. So you kind of get used to the color key after a while, and it is surprisingly not that difficult to color these in. I was very nervous when I first saw these books because the symbols are very small, but it's not bad. They also have an example of what the page is going to be next to each one, and each one is titled, and I think that's really nice. It's a fun extra touch, but I usually work back to front in these books because I use permanent markers or alcohol markers, and it will bleed through and you won't be able to see this. And sometimes if you can't see the symbols great, it helps to be able to see the image and kind of have an idea of where things go. So hopefully, I guess, I'll be getting that page and that page done, but who knows, maybe we'll do real great and get a lot done in here. That's what happened with the Christmas one, is I just kind of went crazy. Also, I'm considering my spring. Obviously, I can start any of these at any time, especially now that it is the first day of spring, but I expect my spring will mostly be April and May. Usually by June, I kick it into summer mode, so we'll see. Maybe I'll try to work on some more of the Christmas pages here in March and feel even better about getting to this book, but again, it's very silly. So, Christmas, Fantastic Flowers, Adorable Nature, and then the last one is like city scenes. I'm gonna peek on my wish list and keep you all here waiting. I'm also going to peek because maybe by now there's even another one. City Dreams. And the cover picture is a gondola. So, I think it's, yep, just the 4 so far. But I'm excited. And these are a lot of fun. And it's on the premium paper, which is why it's glossy looking. But it's fun to color on. So, that is book number 2. Book number 3. This was a gift, also from Toll, actually. And it is World of Flowers by Johanna Basford. If you know anything about my history with Johanna Basford, I only have the Christmas book and now this one. I had a bunch of them and I got rid of them. They weren't my style. I saw this one. I was like, ooh, I really want to love this one. But I got this for my birthday and haven't done anything in here yet. So I should. Her new book seems like a little bit different of a style and I'm kind of intrigued by that too. But I don't want to be getting more until I do some in this. So I've seen a lot of really pretty pages like this one, and I think where is it? This one, oh my goodness. I wanted the whole book just for this page, but I kind of like the idea of doing a almost wallpapery, I saw one that I liked, like doing something like this and just doing all glitter gel pens kind of thing. So we'll see what I actually do in here. This seems like it might be the kind of book to keep on your desk and to work on between other things, maybe? I don't know. Ooh, does this have a nameplate? I've been doing the nameplate pages for pennies. Oh, it does. Hashtag my name and color. And I'm running low on miniature books because I've done the nameplates now in a bunch of them. So maybe I can do the nameplate in here and it'll be a good start. But there is that one. Speaking of the miniatures, I'll skip ahead. I have 50 spring miniatures. So I just did the nameplate. I don't even know if I posted it yet on Instagram, but there's a whole bunch of beautiful pages in here. This is admittedly a little bit bird heavy. And we know I'm not a huge fan, but there's also a bunch of bunnies, which apparently bunnies mean spring to me, and just a lot of cute other scenes. And obviously, like, maybe the goal is eventually to finish every single book, but for now, I can skip all the bird pages if I want. So we'll see what we get done in here. I love these books. These books end up being really good for buddy colors because they're not too hard, so they're usually a day or two to work on them. And yes, if you want to buddy color with me out of any of these things, keep that in mind. I might be going slower in April. We'll see what happens because right now in March, I've been having a rough month all month and I keep accepting buddy colors and getting behind. And I just, again, personally feel a lot of pressure. Nobody puts any pressure on me. So we'll see what happens in April if I go crazy with buddy colors or calm it down a little. But keep this one in mind because these are fun to buddy color out of. I love this series a lot, and I'm always excited to see what Camellia is going to come out with next. See a lot of birds. Birds everywhere. And bugs, but I don't mind the bugs. I just mind the birds. But there is that one. Next up, and finally in the book category, is Color by Colors Spring. So I got this to review from Kira Sherzhneva. This is the third in the Color by Color series. I did a page in my review. I think I can link that up above. I'm really also spoiling my haul pretty hard for the end of the month, but that's okay. This is a super cute book, color by color, also on that premium paper, so it's shiny. If you haven't seen these, I'd be surprised, but instead of having numbers, you color based on whatever the outline was. So this is outlined in purple, so you would color that segment in purple. And this one is specifically spring themed, so obviously spring is probably a great time to work in it. There's the cover image, super cute. There is a lot of birds and bugs in here too, but for whatever reason, they don't bother me too much in this one. I mean, they don't bother me anywhere. I can color bugs, it's fine. More bunnies. I might have to do like a bunny vlog. That might be a good idea. I'm gonna write that down. Where should I write that down? One moment. Bunny vlog. And I'll just color a bunch of bunny pictures because they seem to be all over the place. Cool, cool, cool. Color by colors. There we go. And now I have a pile of 5 pages I specifically want to color, and I'm realizing the first one I didn't put a index card in, so we're gonna have to find it. You may have seen this before. This is Disney Vitro. Can't even get it all on screen. This is volume 1, and volume 2 is coming out at the end. Nope, at the beginning of April. They pushed it back a week so far. I don't know if they're going to push it more, but it is said to be released on April 7th now. I already have it pre-ordered, but I think I should probably work more in this one in anticipation of that one. So the page I want to finish is actually a whip, a work in progress. Let's find it. I think I have 4 pages done in here, which is definitely not enough. Here we go. So let's see if I can get a lot of it in screen. This is Princess Ada from A Bug's Life. She's not nearly done. I didn't shade. I don't know if you can tell. I think you can. So like this tiny area is shaded and this is not yet blended out. And I blended the flowers, but not the rest. I kind of like picked what colors I wanted to go everywhere, and that's it. So this probably has a good hour or 2 at least of work left. Maybe I'll have to watch Bug's Life and finish this off, hopefully, before volume 2 gets here. So I love this book, but it's intimidating, and it's one of those books that I feel like I have to try really, really hard. I don't know if that's true, but that's how I feel. So hopefully we will get that page done. Next up is the beginning of the bunnies. So this is Romantic Country Volume 1. I'm obviously doing some Romantic Country pages this month and some Eerie pages, but I've wanted to do this specific page for a few years now, and I don't know why I haven't done it, and I can't promise I'll do it now. It is these bunnies in this vegetable garden. I love this page. Well, I don't know why, but I desperately want to color this page. So we will see if I get it done and how I get it done. I don't know if I'm going to try watercolor, if I'm going to do pencils. I do not know, but I love these books a whole lot. And this one probably has the most done in it of all of my books, my Romantic Country books. So hopefully we will be adding this page soon. It's so cute. Look, no bunnies, but they're there. Oh my gosh, I love it. So that's this month's sneak peek. I did a bunch of glitter. I did that one. I love it so much. I need to force myself to do more of the, I guess, pages like this. I don't know. The building pages. We'll see. But one day this book might even get finished. That was loud noise. All right. Speaking of bunnies, again, bunnies. Here's some bunnies. This is, I think, called Bunny Girl. This is, I also think, a Korean coloring book. I'm not sure. Sam got it for me for our anniversary from Japan. Nope. Maybe from Japan. He got it from Etsy. I don't remember, but so I don't know if I can even link this. But I'm so in love with and intimidated by this book that I have never touched it, and I would like to. So there's 2 possible pages I want to do. I probably will only do one. Number 1 is this cute lady with the bunnies, but I'm worried this will be too much pressure. So I also found this bunny in a basket. Oh my goodness, is he not the cutest little thing? Oh. So I'm very, very, very much crossing my fingers that I will actually work in this book. My excuse was that I wanted to use pastels, and I now have the pastel Holbeins, so that excuse went out the window. So I really just need to actually sit down and do this, please. Oh my gosh, so hopefully you'll be seeing this in a wrap-up soon. It's so cute. Is it not so cute? It's so cute. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Oh my goodness, all right. Next bunny is from Grayscale 2-in-1 Chibi Girls. I haven't worked in here in a little bit. This is another fun buddy color book in my experience. And the bunny in question is this bunny. So there we go. I found a bunny. I was looking through trying to pick out a page from this book to put on the list, and I remembered this one, and I was like, ooh, a bunny. This one looks like it's going to be a little bit difficult. There's a lot of details going on, unless I just wash everything in green and say, sorry, flowers. But we'll see. I might do like a really light green and then go over it and glitter all the flowers. That seems like it'll be easier. I don't know, but hopefully you'll find out soon. I'm thinking of making her big pink bunny, like from Friends when Chandler was a pink bunny. I just got that Funko Pop, which is why I'm thinking of it. Also, I don't know if you can tell on screen, but they even made the grayscale textured, probably to look more like fur. So that's exciting. I have a bunch done in this book. It's another fun one, another classic, and I'm glad to have one on the list. And finally, the final page to end off with a not bunny is from Playful Animals coloring book. I mentioned that I really wanted to get to this page, and I have not yet. And I do not think I will by the end of this month. It's possible, but I don't think so. So I've written this down on my list as my SEO Trot page. I love this page. It reminds me of SEO Trot, the Roald Dahl book, which was one of my favorites because it's about a turtle. And I just think it's so cute and so fun. And I want to do like all purples and greens and maybe some browns. I don't know, but I'm excited to work in here. Isn't it so cute? This book is basically Playful Animals coloring book by Spark. It's almost like repeating patterns, but they're very big. So it kind of repeats twice. Or it's almost like tessellations, because if you see, it looks like it's repeating in that direction too. So the pages in here are super cute, and this was a gift from Jamie. So of course I want to color in it as soon as possible, and I can't wait to do this turtle page. I love it. So there is that one. And that's it. That is number 10, essentially. I also will let you know my personal themes for picking Disney pages in the next coming month. In April, I'm going to be focusing on Mickey and Friends, so any classic Mickey pages. Obviously, at this point, I have so many books that there's one-offs everywhere. There's not enough of the ladies. There's not enough Daisy or Minnie Mouse, and they should fix that. But there's a lot of Goofy, and I love Goofy. Or Dingo in French. And then my May theme is the oldies. So basically, at this point, it's anything before I was born, because if I only consider like the first few movies the oldies, then all the middle movies between the oldies and when I was born kind of get ignored. So really anything before I was born. Technically, the first movie that came out after I was born is Oliver and Company, but he doesn't really fit into the June theme either. So anything from Oliver and Company earlier is an oldie. Which leads me to my June theme, which is the Renaissance. So the Disney Renaissance started with Little Mermaid and probably went to Lion King, maybe. I have to see what order things came out, but about a 10-year span, there was some great movies coming out. So that is the Renaissance, and that is my June focus. So I'm going to link you the old video of my fall bucket list. I think in my fall bucket list, I showed you my bullet journal, but I am not ready for that right now. And if you have any questions down below, let me know. If you have the idea to do this too, what are you focusing on? Do you like this? Do you hate this? Should I do it again for summer? Let me know all of those things, and I will be back in 2 days with something new. Thanks so much for watching. Comment down below anything you want to comment. Like this video, subscribe. I'm a fun time, and I'll see you again in 2 days. Bye, guys.